This is Madman Dan here. Operation No Time to Die. January 1943, I think. I'll begin off by acknowledging the beastly tin can. He noticed that I actually didn't end up taking Shantung, one of my infantry would have retreated, and thus I could not take it. However, me and Bruce decided to just play it as if I did. I think he was happy that he got to kill an infantry. But no, that was my mistake and my apologies. Anywho, back to the round. So things are definitely heating up. America is finally in the war and ready to go on an offensive or two. Russia is feeling the strain of quite the German offensive, and Britain seems to be, well, pretty much everywhere. But, that's, I guess, why they call it the sun never sets on their empire, and they certainly seem to be all over the place. All right, so what will we do this turn? We will start by rolling for techs. We're going to roll for 7 techs: heavy armor, heavy bombers, advanced submarines, radar, wartime economy, improved factories, and attack transports. And we will get to it. All right, so our first one's going to be for heavy armor. We're going to need a a 8. And we get a 12. Look at that. So that goes up 1, 2, 1. Next, orange, heavy bombers. I think we're going to need 9. And this one's kind of important because we do need it for a victory point. That's definitely not a 9. That is a 1. So nothing for that. Advanced submarines with an 8. A 7. I think that's happened twice this game. So nothing for that. Radar. Hey, we got that. Not that that'll really help us. Wartime economy. We'll see if we can finally get this completed. I think America is one of the last nations to not have it. Hey, look at that, a 10. Yep, stage 2. We're almost the same level as France. Well, all right. Next, improve factories. Also need a 7. And that's 11. And finally, attack transports. And that will be an 8 we'll need. No, not today. Okay, that's our technology. We'll be on to our buys. We will be getting, now I'll just have to look at my list. We'll be completing our 4 heavy battleships. I'll be completing my 1 fleet carrier, my 1 heavy cruiser. We're sending $2 to the Free French. We're sending a jet fighter to the FEC. We're building 1 anti-aircraft artillery. We're building 2 railroad to Alaska. We're building 6 light cruisers. Or no, I believe that's 5 light cruisers actually. I'm just looking at my math, and 3 subbases in Alaska for 3. So I think that comes to 77. If my math is wrong, we'll probably take off a heavy cruiser. So we'll just grab those light cruisers, and they'll go on stage 2. I said 5. So we'll put those over here and advance these 6 ships. And if I didn't mention, we're building a major port in Mexico, or should I say Western Mexico. Okay, so we're on to combats. The KMT will be moving into Kwantung. They'll bring, let's see, we're going to have an airborne, 6 mountain, 7 infantry, 6 artillery, this advanced artillery, and that's all. This strategic bomber is going into Hong Kong to carpet bomb some mountain infantry, I believe, and yeah, and we'll get that all sorted out in a sec. Alright, the Americans will go on the offensive. We'll be moving 4 battleships to the Marshall Islands, along with 2 transports. Who will drop off well, we might as well do this. We'll pick up these 2 United States Marine Corps from the Marshalls, from Hawaii, and this infantry, and oh, might as well do the infantry and the light tank. So we're going to get 4 bombards and 4 landing units. We're also going to bring in these 2 fighters from the Hawaiian Islands. They can move 1, 2, 3, 4 into the island, and they'll have 2 more to land somewhere. Alright, we'll be doing no other combat movements, no combo rating, so we can just get rid of this little thing. And that will be all. So, let's do the Marshall Islands first. So to start off, he's going to get 3 at 3 with his coastal artillery, and I'm going to get 4 first strikes at 4. So we'll just roll that here. These are going to be his 3 coastals. Hoping for high rolls for once. Huh. 2 hits. So I'm going to take those on my battleships, which is kind of disappointing, but I guess that's a good value use for those. Where is our damage hull? So disappointing. Hopefully it doesn't come to bite me in the butt, but we'll get 4 first strikes. We'll just roll these dice again. That's nothing for me. Not the luck I was looking for. Alright, on to normal combat in that zone. He's going to have a infantry and a militia. I'm going to have 2 fighters, 2 SNLFs, and an infantry and a light tank. However, we're not rolling the light tank to start. So, let's start with our fighters. That's 1 hit there. We're going to go with our 2 SNLFs. I'll properly roll them. And that's 2 hits. Great. So we're going to take the islands. We're just going to see how much damage we take doing so. So, the teal is the infantry. Oh, 2 hits. Ouch. So, I think I'm taking my Marine. And my, I think I said SNLS before. I meant United States Marine Corps. So I'm going to have to take these 2, which really hurts. Did not expect that to happen. But we can get rid of this coastal artillery, and we do take the Marshalls for $1. So that is Japan down by 1, and the US up by 1. All right. Next, we're going to jump into, let's do Hong Kong first because that'll be easy. We will be carpet bombing him. So let's grab these 3 dice. We're looking for 2s. Oh, I think Bruce complained earlier how I managed to hit every turn with this carpet bomb. And it's true. And I feel only kind of bad because technically I wasn't supposed to have that. We wasn't supposed to have that strategic bomber that early. I built it a couple of turns too early. But that is 2 dead mountain infantry. So we can just get rid of those 2 off of Hong Kong. All right. Next, we'll set up our. We're going to set up this stack. So I'm just going to actually copy all these models down here, because as I found out last time, ouch. As I found out last time, it's kind of hard to keep track of all my retreats and all my deaths. So we'll just do it the proper way for once. So, just take a second to organize all this. His SNS is defending at a 5, 2 at 4, and 2 at 2. I have these 6 artillery at 3, this advanced artillery at 4, these mountain infantry at 2, airborne at 2, and all these infantry at 1s. So everything but the mountain are going to be kicked down 1, except for this airborne and this infantry will be kicked up 1 by the advanced artillery. Okay, so let's just get some dice on the board. I have 6 at 1. I'm going to have, this is going to be complicated, I'm going to need a bunch of colors. That purple will be the airborne, this blue will be the infantry, this teal will be my 6 mountain, this green will be my artillery, and let's call this other green will be my advanced artillery. So let's begin with my first strikes. Remove all these dice. And we're looking for 2s and 3s. A lot of 3s here, but I don't know what happened here, but I would say that's pretty cut. Well, that's 2 first strike. If my opponents take umbrage over that reroll, they can let me know, but that looks like 1 first strike to me. We can get rid of these dice. So I imagine he's going to take a militia. So on to my regular attacks. 6 at 2. Well, we might as well roll my airborne at the same time because he will not be retreating just like the mountain infantry. In fact, the mountain infantry are at, my mistake, these mountain infantry should be at 3. Almost made that error. And looking for 3s. Oh, out of the board, out of the box. The virtual box. So that is 2 hits. That's going to be his militia and 1 of his infantry. My normal infantry at 2. I think that's equally as cocked as last time, so I will re-roll it. Maybe get rid of these dice so they don't mess it up. And he retreats. So we're going to have one retreating guy at the end of this round. And 6 more at 1. I missed the box again. And that looks like 2 more retreats. So I am down to only 3 infantry. So he will get to roll in return. Mess that up. And okay. So 1 at 2, 2 at 4, and 1 at 5. Oops. That looks like a single hit. So 1 infantry is dying on my side. We'll remove casualties and go the second round. So he has remaining SNLF and a normal dude. All right, so we can get to it again. I think I lost my mountain infantry. That's one too many. Let's get rid of this chaff. All right, looking for 3s. That is 1 3 and 1 cocked dice, I would say. Right, that's our 2 3s. Let's see, we have 3 remaining infantry, so we're just going to roll those to see if they retreat. It doesn't matter what I roll because everything's dead. But looks like those 3 will stay in that zone. And he's going to get 2 in response. And 1 more hit. So that's 1 more infantry that will die. So all in all, he lost everything and I lost 2 infantry. So I will sort that out in a second. So we have 2 infantry remaining in the zone and 1, 2, 3 retreated to where they came from. So I will fix that on the map. So these will be my, well actually these 2 will just stay on the card and these will be the 3 that retreat. And this 107th card we can just move into Quantum. Advance Utility will move on to this card. And this strategic bomber will fly to Yunnan. All right. I believe that is the end of our non-combats. And now that I think about it, I neglected to mention my KMT buy. We are buying 2 infantry and a militia for $8. Sorry about that, guys. All right, non-combats. These 3 infantry will move into Hunan. Nothing else can move because I can't move my militia. Oh, and I take Kwantung. I probably should get a thing. So that sets Japan down to 41 and KMT up to 5. All right. So we finished KMT's non-combats. we will go to American non-combat moves. So this destroyer will move 1, 2, 3, 4 to Sea Zone 91, along with this submarine and these 2 coastal submarines. We do that because from, if I count it right, that will entirely block off this fleet and this fleet from coming in and counterattacking in the Marshall Islands. The rest of my 6th fleet will come down here. These planes will land on this fighter, or sorry, on this aircraft carrier. These tactical bombers will actually fly 1, 2, 3 to the Gilbert Islands. These transports will move 1, 2, 3 to the Gilbert Islands, and pick up 4 infantry. Where'd those transports go? Curious. I must have somehow deleted them. Oh, here they are. Sometimes when you select an extra thing, your transports or units you select can end up all over the map. So I had 2 transports in the Marshalls and 2 transports in 129. I forgot to declare combat. If my opponents are alright, hopefully I can just roll it now. 2 medium bombers going into this sea zone. If I'm not okay with it, then I probably won't leave these 2 transports open. Alright, so backing up a step. 2 medium bombers and 1 destroyer. And 1 at 4. So 7s. Oh, dang it. Well, maybe they'll be happier now that I forgot it since they kill a medium bomber. Alright, so that's a destroyer and a medium bomber gone. He flew 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, do I want to go put him there, or... Yeah, I might as well. I'm going to toss him in New Britain. It's not the best defended, but it's not the worst defended either with a militia to tank a single hit for me. Alright. So, now that I actually remember to get rid of that, I'm fairly confident that no one can reach these transports. The only thing we could be concerned about are these subs, but they would have to move through the 6th Fleet along with 2 fighters on Maritime Air Patrol, and I doubt they're going to get through that. Well, but, you know, famous last words, right? I moved these 4 into Sea Zone 91, and that's... Oh, I can also move these 2 coastal subs down to the Hawaiian Islands. Alright, we're moving on to the other side of the board. This torpedo boat destroyer that used to be Brazilian will move up to 79. This American transport will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and drop these 2 Marines infantry in the Midlands. This American destroyer will go 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3 into Sea Zone 79. This transport will move 1, 2 along with this infantry to, New York, I guess. And this transport will move 1, 2, 3 up to 21 and drop these guys off in doesn't really matter where. Let's say again Maritimes. It's lovely this time of year. Wait, we're in January? No, it's probably cold and depressing. All right. That's everything covered on this side of the board. I think we're on to place units. So, Free French is getting $2. This jet fighter will be delivering to Calcutta. Nothing will be in the way. I can safely say I can start on this side of the board and go take any number of paths to get there. What else do we have? We have a AAA gun going in somewhere over here. Doesn't really matter where. Yeah. Come on, stay upright. There we go. And these 5 ships will be going in San Francisco. And this major port will be going in Mexico. Oh, I forgot non-combat. These 4 ships are moving 1, 2, 3, 4 to conveniently be placed at where I put this port. Might as well move these guys up as well, because why not? Hey, I have a fighter here, so. Am I concerned about anything? No, he'll just go on this carrier. Okay, actually, you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he'll move to Hawaii. Only thing that can actually reach this zone is a sub, and you can try first striking something, and hopefully I won't die horribly. Okay, so with that, that's the end of my turn. Maybe I'll summarize what's in each sea zone, or each zone. Back in... Oh, I still have to place KMT stuff. I said we were getting a militia and 2 infantry. So this militia will go in to Hunan, and we'll just place 2 more infantry here. So in Hunan, looks like we have 3, 8, 9 infantry in the militia. In Kwantung, we have 6 artillery, 1 advanced artillery, 3 AAA, 1 paratrooper, 2 normal infantry, and 6 mountain infantry. On this sea zone in 91, we have 2 coastal submarines, a normal submarine, and a destroyer. In the Marshalls, we have 2 damaged battleships, 2 undamaged battleships, 2 fighters, a fleet carrier, 5 destroyers, and 6 heavy cruisers. And I think that's all I really have to go over. And in the sun, we have a destroyer, a USA torpedo boat destroyer, and a USA coastal defense ship. And with that, we can move on to collect income. USA is, I think we're at 78 now, since we took a territory. KMT is at $5, so they get 5 plus 1 for the Burma Road being opened, so 6. And that is the end of January 1941, or January 1943. I'm going to pass it off to Panzer J with his July 1943 turn. Hope you all have a great day, or evening, or morning.